What if the first 30 minutes of your day could determine whether you live with confidence or collapse under self-doubt? For years, you've been told to hustle, grind, optimize, wake up earlier, do more, be more. And yet, you still wake up anxious, scattered, uncertain. Today, you'll discover 5 ancient Stoic morning habits that don't just start your day, they forge unbreakable confidence from the inside out. These aren't productivity hacks. These aren't motivational rituals. These are psychological weapons used by Marcus Aurelius to rule an empire, by Seneca to counsel kings, by Epictetus to teach freedom while enslaved. By the end of this video, you'll have a morning routine that doesn't require willpower because it builds character. And character creates confidence that can't be shaken. Watch till the end. The habit you skip might be the one that changes everything. Let's begin. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, Book 2. 1. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." This wasn't pessimism, this was preparation. Marcus understood something most modern self-help ignores. Confidence isn't built by affirming yourself in the mirror. Confidence is built by preparing your mind for reality, then proving to yourself, repeatedly, that you can handle it. Seneca echoed this in Letters to Lucilius, Letter 18. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Each morning is a rebirth. Each dawn is a chance to rebuild who you are. But most people waste it. They wake up reactive. They check their phone immediately. They scroll through other people's curated lives before they've even defined their own day. They let the world set the agenda and wonder why they feel powerless. But the Stoic morning is different. It's deliberate, structured, intentional. In this video, we'll explore 5 specific habits, 5 non-negotiable practices that transform your morning from chaos to command, from anxiety to authority, from self-doubt to self-possession. These habits take 30 minutes, total, but they create a foundation that holds for 16 waking hours. You don't need more time, you need more structure. You don't need more motivation, you need more discipline. And discipline, practiced daily, becomes confidence. Let's break down the 5 habits, starting with the one most people avoid because it's uncomfortable. Habit 1. The Premeditatio, Malorum, prepare. For the worst, Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, Book 7, 68. It can ruin your life only if it ruins your character. Every morning, the first Stoic habit is this: visualize what could go wrong today, and decide in advance how you'll respond. This practice is called Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils, and it's the opposite of toxic positivity. Most morning routines tell you to visualize success, affirm abundance, manifest your dreams. But the Stoics knew, hope is not a strategy. Optimism without preparation is delusion. So instead of pretending everything will go perfectly, the Stoic asks, what will challenge me today? What obstacles will arise? What people will test my patience? What circumstances will try to shake my calm? And then this is critical, you rehearse your response. Not the problem, your response. Here's the problem this solves. Most people wake up hoping for a smooth day. So when difficulty hits, a rude email, a traffic jam, a conflict at work, they crumble. They weren't ready. Their confidence shatters because their expectation was fragile. But when you've already visualized the worst, nothing surprises you, nothing breaks you. You've already decided how you'll respond with calm, with discipline, with Stoic resolve. This is how confidence is built, not by avoiding difficulty, but by proving to yourself repeatedly that you can handle it. Here's how to practice this tomorrow morning. First, sit in silence for 5 minutes. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Second, ask yourself 3 questions. What's the hardest conversation I might have today? What's the biggest obstacle I might face? What emotion will I struggle with most? Third, visualize yourself responding, not reacting to each scenario. See yourself staying calm when provoked. See yourself focusing when distracted. See yourself choosing discipline when tempted by comfort. This isn't negative thinking. This is strategic preparation. Weak people avoid thinking about problems until they're drowning in them. Strong people face problems in their mind first, so they're ready when reality arrives. Weak people hope for the best. Strong people prepare for the worst and perform at their best anyway. You're not manifesting obstacles. You're inoculating yourself against their emotional impact. And that inoculation, that mental rehearsal, creates unshakable confidence. Because confidence isn't believing nothing will go wrong. Confidence is knowing you'll be okay even when everything does. But preparation alone isn't enough. There's a second habit that transforms preparation into clarity. Let's move to habit 2. Habit 2. The morning journal asks the Stoic 3 questions Epictetus taught in Enchiridion. Section 1. Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion in short, whatever is of our own doing. Every morning, the second Stoic habit is this. Write down 3 questions. Answer them honestly. Carry those answers into your day. This is the Stoic morning journal, and it's not gratitude journaling. It's not stream of consciousness therapy. It's strategic self-interrogation. Here are the 3 questions Marcus Aurelius asked himself every morning. Question 1. What can I control today? Question 2. What is outside my control today? Question 3. How will I respond with virtue to both? These 3 questions do something profound. They separate signal from noise. They clarify what matters and what doesn't. They focus your energy on what you can change and release your grip on what you can't. Most people wake up overwhelmed because they've conflated control with concern. They worry about the economy, the weather, other people's opinions, outcomes they can't influence. And because they're expending energy on the uncontrollable, they have nothing left for what they actually can control: their thoughts, their actions, their reactions. This is why confidence collapses, because you're fighting battles you can't win and neglecting the battles you can. Here's how to use the Stoic morning journal. First, get a physical notebook, not a notes app, pen and paper. The act of writing by hand engages your brain differently. It forces clarity. Second, every morning, write this at the top of the page. What can I control today? Then list 3 to 5 things. Examples: my attitude, my effort, my words, my discipline, my kindness. Third, write, what is outside my control today? Then list 3 to 5 things. Examples: other people's reactions, traffic, the news, my past mistakes, the outcome of this meeting. Fourth, write, how will I respond with virtue? Then describe, in 1 sentence, how you'll embody Stoic virtue today: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance, regardless of what happens. This entire process takes 5 minutes, but it creates 8 hours of mental clarity, because now you know where to focus, you know what to release, you know who you're choosing to be today. And when you know these things, when you've defined your locus of control before the chaos begins, confidence becomes inevitable. You're not hoping to be strong, you're planning to be strong. And plans, executed daily, become character. Weak people let the day happen to them. Strong people design the day in advance. Weak people react to circumstances. Strong people respond according to principles. You are not at the mercy of your morning. You are the architect of it. But clarity and preparation still need one more element. There's a third habit that most people resist because it's physically uncomfortable. Let's move to habit 3. Habit 3. Voluntary discomfort. Choose hardship before the day demands it. Seneca wrote in Letters to Lucilius, letter 18, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare. Then you will have tested your soul and found out whether it is worth anything." Every morning, the third Stoic habit is this: do something uncomfortable on purpose. This is the practice of voluntary discomfort. And it's the habit that builds confidence faster than any affirmation, visualization, or motivational speech ever could. Here's why. Confidence is not a feeling. Confidence is evidence. It's the accumulated proof that you can do hard things, that you can endure discomfort, that you can choose discipline when every fiber of your body screams for comfort. Most people avoid discomfort. They sleep in, they hit snooze, they eat what's easy, they postpone the hard conversations, they scroll instead of sitting with themselves, and then they wonder why they feel weak, why they lack confidence, why they collapse under pressure. It's because they've never trained for pressure, they've only trained for comfort. But the Stoic morning demands discomfort, on purpose, before the day demands it from you. Cold shower, early wake-up, fasting, exercise, silence. Whatever form it takes, you choose hardship voluntarily, so that when hardship arrives involuntarily, you're ready. Here's the psychology. Every time you choose discomfort, you send a message to your brain. I am in control. I choose hardship. I am not a slave to comfort. And every time you avoid discomfort, you send the opposite message. I am weak. I need ease. I cannot handle difficulty. Your brain believes what you practice, not what you think, what you do. So if you practice comfort seeking, you become fragile. But if you practice discomfort seeking, you become resilient. And resilience creates confidence. Here's how to implement voluntary discomfort tomorrow morning. First, take a cold shower. Not lukewarm, cold, for 2 minutes minimum. Focus on your breath. Prove to yourself you can endure. Or second, wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual. No snooze, no negotiation. Set the alarm. When it rings, you get up immediately. Or third, fast until noon. No breakfast, just water. Sit with the hunger. Notice it doesn't kill you. Notice you're stronger than your cravings. Or fourth, sit in silence for 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no distraction. Just you and your thoughts. Most people can't do this, they're mind rebels. But if you can, you've mastered the hardest opponent, yourself. Choose one. Do it every morning for 7 days. Watch what happens. You'll notice something. The rest of your day feels easier, because you've already done the hard thing. You've already proven your discipline. Everything else is downhill. Weak people seek comfort first and crumble when hardship arrives. Strong people seek hardship first and handle everything else with ease. Weak people avoid discomfort until life forces it on them. Strong people choose discomfort so life can't break them. You are not soft, you are not fragile, but you become soft if you practice softness, and you become strong if you practice strength. This is the third habit. But it's not enough to endure discomfort. You must also clarify your purpose. There's a fourth habit that anchors everything. Let's move to habit 4. Habit 4, the Memento Mori meditation. Remember you will die. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, Book 4, 48. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Every morning, the fourth Stoic habit is this: meditate on your mortality. Remember that today could be your last. This isn't morbid, this is liberating. Most people avoid thinking about death. They push it away. They distract themselves. They pretend they have unlimited time, and because of this delusion, they waste their days. They procrastinate. They tolerate toxic relationships. They postpone meaningful work. They live as if they're immortal and die full of regrets. But the Stoic does the opposite. The Stoic starts every morning by remembering Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. Not someday, maybe today. And when you truly internalize this, when you feel the weight of your mortality, everything changes. The trivial becomes transparent. The drama becomes irrelevant. The fear of judgment evaporates. Because what does any of it matter if this is your last day? You wouldn't waste your last day scrolling. You wouldn't waste it arguing over petty nonsense. You wouldn't waste it paralyzed by fear of what people think. You'd speak your truth. You'd forgive. You'd act. You'd love. You'd create. You'd live. Here's the problem this solves. Most people lack confidence because they're living for an imaginary future. They think, I'll be confident when I'm successful, when I'm wealthy, when I'm respected. But that future never comes, because they're always chasing the next milestone, the next validation, the next proof of worth. But when you remember you will die, that your time is finite, that today might be all you have, you stop waiting for permission. You stop needing external proof. You start acting like the person you want to be now. And that shift from "I'll be confident someday" to "I choose confidence today" is everything. Here's how to practice Memento Mori tomorrow morning. First, set a timer for 3 minutes. Sit in silence. Second, close your eyes. Visualize your deathbed, seriously. See yourself old, weak, at the end. What do you regret not doing? What do you wish you'd said? Who do you wish you'd become? Third, open your eyes. Ask yourself, if today was my last day, would I waste it being afraid, being petty, being small? Fourth, carry that awareness into your day. When you're tempted to procrastinate, ask, if I had 1 week left, would I postpone this? When you're afraid to speak up, ask, if this was my last conversation, would I stay silent? When you're paralyzed by perfectionism, ask, if I die tomorrow, will I regret not trying? This practice does something profound. It removes the luxury of delay. It strips away the excuses. It forces you to act, and action, repeated action, builds confidence faster than any other habit. Weak people live as if they have forever. Strong people live as if they have today. Weak people delay difficult choices. Strong people make them now. You don't have time to waste on fear. You don't have time to live small. You don't have time to wait for confidence to arrive someday. You have today, maybe. Use it. But remembering death isn't enough. There's one final habit that transforms awareness into action. Let's move to habit 5. Habit 5. The Stoic vow: declare who you'll be today. Epictetus taught in Discourses, Book 3. 12. If you would be a reader, read. If you would be a writer, write. Every morning, the fifth and final Stoic habit is this: speak aloud who you will be today. Make a vow. Commit to it before you encounter the world. This is the Stoic vow, and it's the difference between intention and action, between hoping to be disciplined and proving you are. Most people don't declare their identity. They drift through the day reacting to circumstances, shaped by events, molded by other people's expectations. They wake up undefined. And because they're undefined, they're unstable. Their confidence fluctuates with feedback. Their mood depends on outcomes. Their self-worth is hostage to external validation. But the Stoic does the opposite. The Stoic defines themselves in advance. Before the world tells you who to be, you declare who you already are, not in your head, out loud. Because when you speak something, you activate a different part of your brain. You engage your body. You make it real in a way that silent thoughts never do. Seneca wrote in Letters to Lucilius, Letter 20, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The Stoic vow is the daily practice of declaring excellence. Before you act, before you fail, before the world tests you, you state, "Today I am calm. Today I am disciplined. Today I am courageous. Today I am kind. Today I act with integrity." And then, this is critical, you live into that declaration. Here's the problem this solves. Most people lack confidence because they're living for an imaginary future. They think, "I'll be confident when I'm successful, when I'm wealthy, when I'm respected." But that future never comes, because they're always chasing the next milestone, the next validation, the next proof of worth. But when you remember you will die, that your time is finite, that today might be all you have, you stop waiting for permission. You stop needing external proof. You start acting like the person you want to be now. And that shift from "I'll be confident someday" to "I choose confidence today" is everything. Here's how to practice Memento Mori tomorrow morning. First, set a timer for 3 minutes. Sit in silence. Second, close your eyes. Visualize your deathbed. Seriously. See yourself old, weak, at the end. What do you regret not doing? What do you wish you'd said? Who do you wish you'd become? Third, open your eyes. Ask yourself, if today was my last day, would I waste it being afraid, being petty, being small? Fourth, carry that awareness into your day. When you're tempted to procrastinate, ask, if I had 1 week left, would I postpone this? When you're afraid to speak up, ask, if this was my last conversation, would I stay silent? When you're paralyzed by perfectionism, ask, if I die tomorrow, will I regret not trying? This practice does something profound. It removes the luxury of delay. It strips away the excuses. It forces you to act. And action, repeated action, builds confidence faster than any other habit. Weak people live as if they have forever. Strong people live as if they have today. Weak people delay difficult choices. Strong people make them now. You don't have time to waste on fear. You don't have time to live small. You don't have time to wait for confidence to arrive someday. You have today, maybe. Use it. But remembering death isn't enough. There's one final habit that transforms awareness into action. Let's move to habit 5. Habit 5. The Stoic vow: declare who you'll be today. Epictetus taught in Discourses, Book 3. 12. If you would be a reader, read. If you would be a writer, write. Every morning, the fifth and final Stoic habit is this: speak aloud who you will be today. Make a vow. Commit to it before you encounter the world. This is the Stoic vow, and it's the difference between intention and action, between hoping to be disciplined and proving you are. Most people don't declare their identity. They drift through the day, reacting to circumstances, shaped by events, molded by other people's expectations. They wake up undefined. And because they're undefined, they're unstable. Their confidence fluctuates with feedback. Their mood depends on outcomes. Their self-worth is hostage to external validation. But the Stoic does the opposite. The Stoic defines themselves in advance. Before the world tells you who to be, you declare who you already are, not in your head, out loud. Because when you speak something, you activate a different part of your brain. You engage your body. You make it real in a way that silent thoughts never do. Seneca wrote in Letters to Lucilius, Letter 20, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." The Stoic vow is the daily practice of declaring excellence. Before you act, before you fail, before the world tests you, you state, "Today I am calm. Today I am disciplined. Today I am courageous. Today I am kind. Today I act with integrity." And then, this is critical, you live into that declaration. Here's how this builds confidence. When you vow to be calm, and then you stay calm during conflict, you prove to yourself, "I am who I said I'd be." When you vow to be disciplined, and then you do the hard work, you prove to yourself, "My word means something." When you vow to be courageous, and then you speak the difficult truth, you prove to yourself, "I am not controlled by fear." And every time you keep a vow to yourself, your confidence compounds. Because confidence isn't believing you're great. Confidence is having evidence that you keep your commitments to yourself. Most people break promises to themselves daily. They say they'll wake up early. They don't. They say they'll exercise. They don't. They say they'll speak up. They don't. And every broken promise erodes self-trust. And without self-trust, there is no confidence. But when you vow, and then you deliver, you build a relationship with yourself based on integrity, and that relationship becomes unshakable. Here's how to practice the Stoic vow tomorrow morning. First, after your journal, your cold shower, your Memento Mori meditation, stand up. Literally stand. Second, place your hand over your heart. Speak out loud. "Today I am insert Stoic virtue. I will not be moved by fear. I will not be swayed by comfort. I will do what I said I would do." Example: "Today I am disciplined. I will complete my most important task before noon. I will not check my phone until I've done the work. I will keep my word to myself." Third, carry that vow into your day. When you're tempted to break it, pause. Remember, "I said I would, so I will." Fourth, at the end of the day, review. Did I keep my vow? If yes, acknowledge it. Feel the strength of your integrity. If no, note why and recommit tomorrow. This is the final habit. And it's the one that transforms the other four from concepts into character. Because you can prepare for difficulty, you can clarify your control, you can endure discomfort, you can remember death. But if you don't vow to act, if you don't declare who you'll be and then prove it, the other habits are just philosophy. The Stoic vow makes philosophy action, and action makes philosophy real. Weak people wish for confidence. Strong people vow to act confidently and then do. Weak people wait to feel ready. Strong people commit before they're ready and become ready through action. You are not waiting for permission. You are not waiting for the right moment. You are declaring the moment. Now, these are the 5 habits. But you need to understand something before we close. These habits don't work if you do them once. They work if you do them daily. Let me show you what happens when you commit. Let's bring this together. You've learned 5 morning habits rooted in ancient Stoic wisdom. Habit 1, Premeditatio Malorum. Prepare for the worst so nothing breaks you. Habit 2, the morning journal. Clarify what you control, release what you don't. Habit 3, voluntary discomfort. Choose hardship before the day demands it. Habit 4, Memento Mori. Remember, you will die, so live today fully. Habit 5, the Stoic vow. Declare who you'll be, then prove it. These 5 habits take 30 minutes, total. But they create unbreakable confidence that lasts 16 waking hours. Not because they make you feel good, but because they make you strong. Not because they affirm you, but because they prepare you, clarify you, discipline you, focus you, and hold you accountable. This is not motivation, this is construction. You are building yourself one morning at a time into someone who can handle anything. Marcus Aurelius didn't wake up confident because he was emperor. He became emperor because he woke up practicing these disciplines daily. Seneca didn't advise kings because he was born wise. He became wise because he committed to these practices even when it was easier not to. Epictetus didn't teach freedom while enslaved because he felt empowered. He taught freedom because he practiced these habits until his mind was unshakable, even when his body wasn't. Pause. So here's your challenge, not for the video, but for your life. Tomorrow morning, do all 5 habits, in order. 5 minutes. Visualize what could go wrong. Decide how you'll respond. 5 minutes. Journal the 3 questions. Clarify control. 5 minutes. Cold shower or voluntary discomfort. Prove your discipline. 3 minutes. Memento Mori meditation. Remember death, live accordingly. 2 minutes. Stoic vow. Declare who you'll be. Commit out loud. 30 minutes. That's it. Do this for 7 days. Just 7. And watch what happens. Watch how you walk into meetings differently. Watch how you handle conflict differently. Watch how you respond to criticism, rejection, and chaos differently. Not because you've become a different person, but because you've practiced being the person you already are at your strongest. And that practice repeated daily becomes unbreakable confidence. If this video resonated with you, if you felt something shift in how you think about your mornings, tap the like button. That tells me this matters, that it's worth creating more of. Drop your commitment in the comments. Which of the 5 habits will you start tomorrow? Be specific. Say it publicly. Make it real. And if you're ready for unapologetic Stoic wisdom every single week, no fluff, no filler, just truth that transforms, subscribe to this channel. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is Stoivana. This is the path. Become the master of your mind. Rebuild your morning. Refocus your day. Rise above the noise. You don't need more time. You need more discipline. You don't need more motivation. You need more structure. You don't need to feel confident. You need to act confidently until the feeling follows. 5 habits, 30 minutes. Every morning. This is how empires are built. This is how character is forged. This is how confidence becomes unbreakable. You know what to do. Rise.